like dealers. Bader's going to play a lot of center field. Nimmo in left plate start. Beatty fighting out for that third base position. And of course,
very representative lineup. Off for the Nationals, it's going to be Lane Thomas.
There's bench coach, longtime manager for the Toronto Blue Jays.
And here's the first pitch of the night to Lane Thomas.
Inside to right-handers. And there's one right there. Yep.
An age. That one smack. He's on with a leadoff base hit.
And he had a real. He primarily plays against.
And that'll bring up James Wood, one of the top prospects in this Soto trade. He takes that one just outside. 14th ranked prospect in all of baseball. Mentioned it. Tall, powerful, listed at 6. Florida at IMG Academy, alongside the Nationals 2022. Going is Lane Thomas, and there's one away.
Right, perfect throw, right in front. Not a great jump. Throws right on the dime. And doesn't pull off the ball.
The 2-2 to Wood.
Francisco's throw here. Quick release. Ball had a little tilt.
Here's the payoff. Ground ball to the left side. So here comes Joey Meneses, spending over a decade in the minors. 930 OPS the rest of the way.
Really one of the good stories. Years. Boy, he's turned into a nice little ball player.
Yeah, he had a tough to sustain. Played 154 games last year. That hot shot is just foul. Injury. Seems to be cleaned up and feeling healthy going into this spring. High fly in is
really second base is probably his best position.
The 1-2 taken inside. His spring debut had dealt with a bit of an issue with his to start before moving him around. Swung on it, missed.
And Jake's Irvin, your starter. He a Sooner.
Season in AAA. I think there was a lot of expectation that's where he'd spend most of the year. Injured, he was recalled in May and just never left. He made 24 starts. I should say where he pitched a 3.5 ERA as Nimmo. It's that one to sneak through
the Nationals defense. Meneses at first base. Remember, he came up towards the tail end for him. They really had high hopes for him, but it just hasn't happened. Tom Star, the future in center.
And here's Francisco Lindor playing in his 7th. Played that entire season injured. Sky's the limit for what he could do.
Last year from the left side of the plate. Right-handed numbers there.
One of 6 shortstops in Major League history to do 30-30. And Francisco Lindor both did it last year.
With his injury-plagued season last year, he did steal 24 bases. Spring, he stays healthy. Could very well.
Tell you, Barksdale's got a tight strike zone to start in this spring. That one nips the corner. One who led Major League Baseball his 9 seasons with 20+ and that, Keith, is what's so tantalizing. New rules, a full season. Just what could Starling Marte do on the base? Long hold. Here's the 1-2.
Got that memo from MLB that stolen bases last season.
All right to the second baseman. Baker on to second.
What's up? Since you've been down here, have you had an opportunity to work with any of the players?
I go forward and they're pretty good listening. So I'm so happy.
In them.
Well, it's inspiring. I mean, pretty much like game situations. They're pretty good listening. They kept a lot, and I try to give my spirit. I think all the guys here, I really enjoy watching them.
Carlos Mendoza, how proud are you that there's a fellow Venezuelan as the Mets manager?
I think he knows New York because he was in the other side, so
Have yet to find out.
the character. I think he got a great character. He's the guy for this group of team. Get together with the guys.
It's always great to see Fonzie around these parts.
For that phenomenal game he had in the Astrodome, I believe.
His RBI, he was clutch, and what a defender.
It's certainly right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you had Olerud, who was fabulous. Ventura.
That did hit him, right? Okay. Look from up.
Those don't hurt.
Anna.
It is kind of a cool night, 73 degrees, but there's.
Batter now with 2 on is Drew Millis. That sent Yan Gomes and Josh Harrison to Oakland. Vargas off second. Kieboom off first.
On the corners. I mean, it's always his focus. That first inning, that's the strikeout pitch ahead in the count. No, he's going to get advanced. It's one of the new rules where you can't block the base. Go up with your foot or your knee.
Oh, yeah.
And that's kind of an in front, but that's one of the new rules, folks. It's going to happen, and that is
he's dancing down the line. Quintana steps off.
And that instituted this season.
Well, there's that high pitch again that gets the swinging strike.
It can't be an error. It can't be
interference in the runner advances.
Yep. Was one of the best at third base infielders that really knew how to pass him.
Yeah.
And I was OUT and very embarrassed.
In there for
earlier that he pitched. Quintana pitches inside to the right-handers.
2021, made his major league debut a season ago. Speed is the name of Young's game. Takes that one high. 2023, then made his major league debut.
Davey with a beard.
Well, he's an elder statesman now. 7th season. Got off to such a rough start that year. And there were a lot of people that thought out of these prospects they acquired. Ground ball, high chopper up the middle. Wendell makes the cross his home plate. So the Nationals strike first.
Lindor is not going to get to the bag there.
The thing that could keep him in the big leagues is
Geraldo Parra, the new first base coach for the Washington Nationals.
Yeah, speaking of 12 now, and it's too much. Too much Baby Shark. Done. Darren Baker. Batting 9th for the National for Darren. 10th round pick in 2021 out of Utah.